I am the priest's voice. I am his final judgment. I am the scale of absolute order. Your game has become tedious. I will end it now." It raised the staff, and an aura extended from its tip. What it unleashed was not an ordinary wave visible to the eye. It was an invisible beam that struck the earth and found its mark. Whis fell to his knees for the first time. He could not evade that cold force that pierced the air. His body collapsed, and astonishment painted the faces of everyone. Even the friends accustomed to miracles could not believe Whis would fall from a single blow.
Whis whispered as he looked at Goku, his eyes filled with worry and affection. "Be careful, Goku. You are my core. Vados entrusted me with protecting you. Don't let me die before I fulfill that promise." The creature laughed, a bitter laugh that tore through the air. "I targeted you because you stood in my way. You betrayed me after I gave you everything. I even thought you were my finest child." Goku shouted in fury. "You rebel! You've become a demon disguised in the cloak of an angel!" The creature exchanged a cold look and then said, in a sharp, final tone, "Then let the ending be grand." He began his ritual. Strange movements, clearly the forbidden technique. The priest's creation, who stood watching, narrowed his eyes in startled disbelief. He couldn't comprehend the flash that streaked through his memory, a spark of an ancient recollection buried deep within his mind, something he was forbidden to remember. Then the creature launched his attack. The sky ignited, and the light fractured into deadly waves. Goku braced himself as best he could, but suddenly a piercing scream echoed through the air. It was the sister, the one who had wept in remorse moments ago. She hurled herself like a projectile into the path between the beam and Goku, throwing her body forward as a living shield. One cry burst from her, a cry filled with sorrow, love, and apology. The beam struck her body. A tremendous explosion shook the ground. Her body glowed with strange light, tears streaming down her face as she called to Goku with a trembling voice. "Forgive me, Goku. I was part of the attempt to extinguish your light. I stood on the edge of obedience, bound by my brother's will and my father's command. I didn't know the path of truth. My sight was lost between duty and doubt. But now I remembered our mother who raised us. I remembered why we were created. You fight for our origin, for our blood." Her tears flowed without end. Her hand trembled as she added, voice faltering, "This attack, it's an ancient ending. A technique my father used only once. And now it's been reactivated through 3 of his children, the minimum required to awaken it. When I saw its effect, I knew it would destroy you, so I sacrificed myself to atone for my sins. I gave my life to keep your light alive." Her glow began to fade slowly, but her final words carried a rare sincerity. "You are the hope. You are everything. Vados will rest in peace as long as your light remains." Goku lifted her gently into his arms. He held her, feeling the weight of something far greater than ever before. She vanished into the light, her end sealed in a place known only to the priest. The creature erupted in rage. His plan was thwarted, his ultimate technique undone by a single act of sacrifice. Goku felt a surge unlike any before. Not merely power, but a sorrow fused with wrath boiling within him. "You've given me a fire beyond endurance. Now I'll do what must be done." He launched himself toward the creature at a speed beyond perception. What the witnesses saw was pure shock. Goku's strike was not aimed at a tangible body. It surged like a wave born from the void itself. His blow cut through the air as if slicing through illusion. The creature appeared as pure light, a form made of radiance, untouchable, yet it shuddered at Goku's passing strike.
The shock rippled through all, as though the clash was not between two beings, but between an idea and reality.